Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I'm JT Shea, and you're not. And I'm here to welcome you to the magically unauthorized misadventures of Rocky and Bullwinkle, the only podcast that is an audio series of everyone's favorite Moose and Squirrel that is completely unauthorized.
Translation, meaning that you did not ask for it, but here we are anyway.
Each episode of Rocky and Bullwinkle is recorded live as part of the Good, the Bad, and the Geeky Live from PACKRAT Comics in Hilliard, Ohio. A big set of kudos goes out not only to our live audiences, but the owners of PACKRAT Comics, who valiantly allow Moose and Squirrel there. If you'd like more information on how to see the show live, download past episodes, or to subscribe to us on iTunes, be sure to head over to gbgpodcast.com.
Oh boy! Not anchovy, the archive! Stuff.
If you've enjoyed the show, please head over to iTunes and give us a review. It sure does help us out a lot when you do.
Help us do what now?
And now here is this week's episode of the magically unauthorized misadventures of Rocky and Bullwinkle.
Maybe. A thunder of jets in an open sky, a streak of gray, and a cheerful... Hi, everybody! A loop, a whirl, a vertical climb, and once again, you know it's time for... The magically unauthenticated misadventures of Rocky and Bullwinkle, starring that supersonic speedster, Rocket J. Squirrel, and his pal, Bullwinkle J. Moose.
Hurry, Bullwinkle, our show's about to start.
I'm hurrying as fast as I can.
Along with a host full of others.
We're still in the opening of this one.
Erstwhile, our heroes and BFFs Rocky and Bullwinkle were approached by the man who found the rare and precious Upsidasium, a man by the name of Reese Urcher. But after finding out about Upsidasium, he couldn't find it in any scientific books or papers. He was very confused.
He's confused, I'm confused.
What you mean, Bullwinkle?
Well, if he didn't know he found it, then how did he realize it was Upsidasium?
As the writers and team behind this program hope you check out past episodes for more insight, researchers asked our plucky pals to help him hunt down the only man who could answer why Upsidasium is not in anything.
Captain Wrongway Peach Fuzz.
Correct. But there was one proviso that Rocky and Bullwinkle asked of Mr. Urcher.
Pave the way.
He means pay the way.
What did I say?
You said pave the way.
Oh.
Leading researcher to proudly exclaim,
Of course.
with a handshake and a signed contract, just in case. Rocky and Bullwinkle packed their bags and are off in search of Captain Peach Fuzz.
He was the former head of G2.
Oh boy, that's right. He was looking at becoming the head of G4.
That's a defunct television network.
Defunct? They even defected that too? Man, that government is weird like that.
Oh, good grief.
Meanwhile, on the other side of the country, far away from Frostbite Falls, Minnesota, in the small danky town of Tallahassee, Florida, in an old folks' home, a short figure with a pencil-thin mustache begins to wheel a citizen of the home forward toward the curb.
Here you go, fella.
What is going on?
You is getting on one-way trip home.
I didn't even know I left.
You did. Here is your bill.
Bill? I don't have my glasses. What do I owe you?
That'll be all your money, please.
All of it. Okay.
And the old man gave the figure all the money he had. The figure slinks away, laughing evilly. That poor old man. You're a no-goodnik if I ever saw one.
I wouldn't be a goodnik now, would I?
And that's when it hit this stately narrator that it is Rocky and Bullwinkle's arch nemesis, the evil and villainous Boris Badenov, in disguise as an orderly of the old folks' home.
Hiya, folks. Oh boy, is it still good to be bad.
But Boris, darling, that's no good.
It sure is, Poopsie, but look at all this money we have.
As the fiendish duo count their winnings, they realize that the old man gave them $350 and 3 bottle caps.
Oh, rats!
We were working on this heist for months, darling. This was supposed to be our big break since our big break out.
Of the internet? Oh boy, don't you remind me, Natasha.
Yes, their big break.
From the internet.
From the internet? Good gravy, this is getting weirder by the second.
Until next time, yes?
Apparently so, and with enough exposition to shake a stick at,
We'll be in the forest, darling.
Who knows?
But that is bad form, yes?
Haha, would we do it any other way?
What about fearless leader? How did you two escape?
Hear all those questions? Haha, we leave on a cliffhanger, Poopsie.
That is bad form.
And we'll try to answer them all in a little episode of the magically unauthenticated misadventures of Rocky and Bullwinkle we'd like to call Fear Lead Us Here, or The Big Break.
That was this week's unauthorized episode. Just a reminder that if you would like to download more past episodes, find out how to subscribe on iTunes, and more, please go to our website at gbgpodcast.com and click on the big letters that say Rocky and Bullwinkle. Just a little note that this podcast updates right here every Tuesday and is produced by D4K Studios as part of the GBG Presents podcast series. Did you enjoy the show? Maybe not enjoy it? Perhaps have a question or thought? Not sure who to talk to because your therapist ain't doing the trick? Well, email us at rockyandbullwinkleshow@gmail.com.
And don't forget about the legal mumbo-jumbo.
Tonight's show features characters like Rocky, Bullwinkle, Boris, Natasha, Captain Peach Fuzz, and more, who are characters created by J. Ward Productions and are owned by DreamWorks and NBC Universal. Please don't sue us. We do this out of love of these characters.
Yeah, but it don't matter to them, though.
Yeah, I know. But on behalf of the cast and crew of this episode, which you can find on our show notes, I'm JT Shea of the Drawing the Wrong Conclusions podcast and Night Gig Studios. You can visit us online at nightgig.com or check out our Facebook page at www.facebook.com/nightgig. Good night, folks.